MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Cliff Lee out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. The very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, David Ortiz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that one is gone! So a solo shot here to left center field as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And that'll miss up and in ball 2. Two out, nobody on. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And now pitch on the way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up now, 1-0 Boston. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Kenny Lofton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now here it comes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. The 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting center.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. Last year, he won the American League Silver Slugger for first baseman. You think about that. Everybody who plays first can hit, and he hit above the top of the heap. He's a pretty special hitter.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Count 1-0. That's
2-0 now.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
At the plate, Roberto Alomar. Sale's ready. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is foul right side. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Two and 2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 1-0. So stepping in, Rafael Devers, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Ramirez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Santana is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes set. Now the pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Verdugo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a drive out to left center field. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
And here's Jose Peraza as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. The 1-0. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Lofton is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Boston strands a couple, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
The designated hitter, Francisco Lindor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Ramirez.
Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Pedroia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, David Ortiz, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he lays off for ball one. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. Runners on first with one down. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, he's given up two long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Still only one out in the inning. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Lofton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We played 2.5. Boston leads it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Domingo Santana.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Nobody out, runner on first. slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
In now, Kenny Lofton as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Sale sets. First pitch on the way.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Pilar is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red
All
Sox.
set for the start of the 4th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2. Ball 2.
Misses. Ball 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Verdugo. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First and second here with nobody out. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Now back, the center fielder, Jose.
Striding into the box, Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Skied into very shallow right. Reyes has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Roberto.
First offering on its way.
Alomar.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Francisco.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
This is popped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready now, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at bat. Sale has his target. Here's the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Ramirez is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. No runs, 3 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh and 1, here it comes.
The count 1-1.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Xander Bogaerts.
At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. Santana is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Digging in, David Ortiz. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Fouled straight back. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lee looks in as he readies pitch number 73 here in the ballgame. The 1-1 home. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Red Sox leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Carlos Santana now, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago.
Carlos Santana.
Now the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
No strike.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Sale ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Franmil Reyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Pilar to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Tribe have made this a 3-2 score now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, one 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
The left fielder, number 24. Domingo Santana.
Into the box, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Perez.
Pitch on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball. I got to count 2-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
In now, Kenny Lofton. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First offering on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Ready for another shot now. Omar Vizquel. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow little grounder left side. He's got to hurry. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now back.
You don't hero as a pitcher. That could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Indians 2. Here now is Rafael Devers.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strike.
Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now.
Count is 2.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
High in the air out to center field. Lofton is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center field. Circling under it is Lofton, and he takes care of it for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pilar's there. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail 3-2. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
Next up for the Red Sox, Kevin Pillar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Andrew Benintendi is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Alomar has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 3, Jose Peraza.
Into the box now, Jose Peraza. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Mitch Moreland will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Moreland.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Moreland stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Going back is the center fielder. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run, and it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they called that the mistake by the lake, but Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit them out of, D-Row.
You know, this